Alright guys, it is Sunday. We've had a little rain coming through today, but looks like the rain's moved out for the most part. We're going to do a little Minn Kota Fortrex repair. This also applies to the Ultrexes, I believe. Pretty sure they use the same pieces here. What we're going to do is we're going to do some bushing replacement. This is a common problem on the Fortrex, and I guess it probably is on the Ultrex also. But if you look down in here, there's bushings on each side. You can see that one's cracked there, this one's cracked here. These aren't wobbling too bad, but I want them replaced anyway. So it'd be a good idea to make a video of it anyway, show you guys how to do it, save y'all some money, keep you from having to take it to the shop. These we're going to run through the parts right here. What you need. You're going to need your impact driver, obviously, with a Phillips head screw bit and a Torx bit, T25 Torx for these. You're going to need the actual bushings, and you're going to need the, what are these actually called? These bracket rear pivot is what these are called, from Minn Kota, I guess. You're probably gonna need these because I always end up tearing them up. They got little set screws that go in here, and the place that I got the parts from was out of the set screws, so probably gonna end up having to tear the other ones up to get the set screws out of them. You need little bushings. You also need a torch. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. First thing we're gonna do is pull the side panels off. That's pretty straightforward. I'm not gonna put that on video. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. All right. This is a little better view here. You can see where the thing is broke right there. And this has the old style hex heads, so we gotta go get an Allen wrench to get those out. But we gotta take these out to undo the whole bracket from the whole extrusion from the bracket here. Then we gotta take these out. Drive that pin so we can get this actual piece out. Alright, let me go find a Allen wrench to fit that and we'll be back. Alright, so we're back. We got the side plates off. As you can see, I went ahead and took the bow guard assembly off. Or not bow guard assembly, the ramp right there. Took it off. It's just 2 screws off. So, and I took the motor off. This would be easier to handle. You can see when the motor's off the wobble. And that's why I'm replacing it. You're gonna stay? No, you're not. Alright. Now to take that off, all you do, it's a 3/16 Allen head right here. It's inside the bow guard assembly. Take that out and just lift the motor off. It comes off real easy. Alright. These Allen heads, they have got like anti-seize in them, and you see they break loose, but then they bind up. That's what the torch is for. You got to heat them up from the backside. This one may come out. Yeah, this one. I think this one. Whoop. I guess lay that down somewhat. I checked this side over here. One of them was broke, which is why they went from these to the hardened steel ones. But we just take these out. Oh, no, there it goes. It's starting to bind right there. Yep, that one's gonna have to have the heat. And this one here, yeah, that one's gonna have heat also. So we're gonna take our torch, and it's gonna be hard to do this while I'm holding the camera, but we're gonna put heat on that right there, just that part, what I'm touching, to get that glue loosened up in there, the Loctite or whatever it is they use. I got that in frame. Can you see what I'm poking at right there? Where that screw hole is, that's where we're going to put the heat on that part of it, just like that. And we'll have to do it on both sides, here and here, if we can see it. Yeah. Here and here. And it's going to be kind of hard to do that and film at the same time, but so I'm just going to put the heat on it and try to take them out, and then we'll pick it up from there. Alright, we got those screws out. You can see on that one, maybe you can, all the white stuff on it, it's coming off. That's the adhesive, the Loctite, whatever it is that they use at the Minn Kota factory to hold those in. So we got those out. And next thing we're going to do is we're going to pick this mount up. So get this camera set down. Maybe we can see it. Let's slide right on out. Flip it over. And there we go. Now, these little screws here. These little screws are sometimes a pain to get out. You can see them down in there. Sometimes a pain. So we're going to try. This is going to make a liar out of me. Look at it. That's good. One came out good. Maybe the other one will too. If not, we'll have to put some heat on it too. Those are Loctited in also. Yeah, it's wanting to come on out. There we go. Good. I was kind of worried about these. All down here. We'll just leave that on there. Alright, now we're going to get this bushing out right here. Or this rod. Make sure we got you in frame. Yep. Now we got to take this pin out. It's still a little bit warm from that torch. So just slide it out on one side. It's still a lot warm from that torch. Drop that on the ground because it's hot. And these are going to be your replacements. They will go in, I think, like that. Is that right? Yeah. Slide the pin back through on that side. And then do the same to the other side. Pop it up. Throw the hot ones on the ground. New bushings. Pin lined up. There we go. Now we'll just put these screws back in. Maybe. There we go. Now this pin's got a groove cut in it, and these little set screws, they ride on that groove to hold everything still. You don't want to torque these too much because that'll happen right there. So hopefully I don't have to take them out again, because that one's going to be a bear to get out if I do. Okay. Putting this back. Just flip this around. And these little tabs just slide straight down into the grooves that are cut into the mount. Until the holes line up. And that's it. We'll take our impact. Take our impact with our Torx bit. It's a T30, I believe. Yeah, T30. And just start these. Don't run them all the way down until you get all of them. Snug them up a little bit. Man, that is for the most part done. That's just reassembling the easy stuff. Looks like I need to tighten up the control motor, but now it's deck folks. These boats have a real thin deck on them, so that's why that deck's looks. You can see it right here. Alright, so you can put the sides back on, the ramp, and then the motor, and we'll be good to go. Now for the motor, hanging the motor back on the mount, there's a couple things you want to do first. You want to make sure your pins are flush on both sides when you do it. And then I'm gonna try to get this where we can see. Should be able to see what I'm doing right there. Put the motor down. Make sure that strap is out of the way. And just set it down and kind of wobble it back and forth a little, and it'll settle in. Got the motor resting on the tongue of the trailer. Put that screw back in. Alright, so there we have it. Motor's back together. Bushings are replaced. Not going to have any wobble in there. That should have taken the squeak out that was in it before. I'm sure a lot of y'all heard it on video. But there we are. Quick, easy. Would it take 20 minutes? If you took it to a shop, they charge you they probably charge you 2 hours labor, honestly. And it's not that long of a job if you've done it before and you know what you're doing. Most shops, $90, $100 an hour on labor. Maybe that'll save you a couple $100 anyway, doing it yourself. It's not that difficult. So you just got to have the right stuff, an impact, the correct Allen wrenches, the correct parts on hand, and a torch. You need a torch to do this. Without a torch, you'll end up snapping the heads off the bolts like this one here. Luckily that one snapped off inside. If it snaps off on the way out and it breaks, you're screwed, because that bolt will keep it from coming all the way out. And it is what it is. I've had it happen and it's a pain in the ass. But anyway, there we go. Got it back together. It's working. So if you like the video, click like and subscribe. Let me know you like it. Keep in mind, please don't forget, this is Texas Veteran Fishing, and we take veterans out on fishing trips at no charge at all to the veteran. If there's a veteran that's watching this and wants to go fishing, hit me up. You can find me on Facebook, Texas Facebook. You can hit me up through there, send me a DM. I get notifications. I answer pretty quick if I'm able to. I fish local lakes around here, Lake Nacogdoches, Lake Nacogdoches. We can go to Sam Rayburn if you want to. I'm not real familiar with it, but we can find some fish anyway. But yeah, if any veterans that want to go, hit me up. It's a great hobby to have. If you don't have access to a lake otherwise, that's what I'm here for. Take you guys on the water. Alright, well, that's going to do it for now. Next video, think about going to the lake if the weather holds out. It pissed down rain a while ago, like probably 3/4 of an inch. If the weather's not crappy this week, I'm going to hit the lake this week, try to catch some fish, bass or crappie or something. I think I'm going to try to catch some crappie, put some in the freezer. Maybe do a catch, clean and cook. But anyway, yeah, let me know if anybody wants to go. As always, thank you guys for the support. Thanks for the likes, comments, reactions. Feel free to share this onto your social media. That helps me out a lot by doing that. It helps grow the channel. Oh, and another thing I haven't mentioned in a while. Any revenue generated by this channel goes to take veterans on fishing trips. That goes to their motel room, dinner, their gear. My hope is to be able to set them up with their own rod and reel combo and some baits. Most of y'all know I make baits anyway, but I got to pay for that plastic and colorant and all the equipment anyway. So I'm trying to set these guys up with a complete setup where they can go out to their local lake from the bank, or if they've got a boat or they know somebody with a boat, they can take the gear that they get here, go fishing and catch fish. That's the hopes. That's my goal for the channel. So anytime you like and subscribe, share, that really helps out. The channel's growing. I think we're about 250 now. A couple weeks ago we were at 177. So we're growing slowly, but we're growing, and that's what it's all about, is growing. So like, subscribe, comment, share your social media, and we will see y'all next time.